Hello guys, welcome to the channel Dream Life Achiever. So in previous chapter we learned about Ncert class 6 chapter 1 and chapter 2. Chapter 1 was the first video, chapter 2 was second one. Chapter 2 deals with the oceans and continents. So now chapter 3 we move on to the landforms and lives. Okay, so this what is landform? Landform is something that landform is something that consists of a land itself. Mentions about the physical features on the surface of the planet Earth. That is basically a landform. Okay, basically these landform are divided into three major parts. First one is the mountains, second one is the plateaus, and third one is the plains. The mountains consist of a steepy high altitude and a high altitude physical landform which is called as a mountain. Which will be much higher. These mountains will be much higher than that of the surrounding land or landscape. So the mountains will be at a high altitudes always. So there, if it is a smaller steep and smaller in the height, it is called as a hill. Okay, if it is in a high steep with a high altitude, it is called as a mountain. With a low steep and low height, it is called as a hill. Basically both are same only. Mountains are the larger one and the hills are the smaller one. That's only. Now move on to the precipitation. Okay, precipitation, there are two types of precipitation. There are snow precipitation, rain precipitation, hail precipitation. It is a form of water content that will fall from the atmosphere to the land or to the surface of the earth. In mountains generally the precipitation will be with snow or snow, like most cooler due to the cooler atmosphere in the mountains. Okay, now move on to the mountain ranges. Okay, one or more mountains combined together, it is called as a mountain range. Okay, Himalayan is a mountain range. Now another one is the Alps is a mountain range situated in Europe. Andes is the mountain range situated in South Africa. No, sorry, South America. Okay, basically the highest mountain in the Himalayan is called as Mount Everest, which is of the length 8849 meter from the sea level itself. So Mount Everest generally start from the Tibet and ends in the Nepal region. So highest mountain in the India, it is called as Kanchenjunga, which is starting from the Nepal and expand till Sikkim. Now another one is there, Aconcagua. Aconcagua is the mountain range in the Andes of South America. And Kilimanjaro is a special one because there is no mountain range for Kilimanjaro. It is an individual mountain situated at East Africa. So next one is the Mount Blanc. Mont Blanc is the mountain situated at the Alps, which is in the Europe continent. Anamudi is the mountain that's situated in South India. And the mountains, the life of mountains. Which one is the youngest mountain in our world? that is Himalayas. Himalayas height is still growing till now. But which one is the oldest mountain range? That is called as the Aravalli mountain range. Due to the aging, its length is much lower, so surface are more curvy because of the weather impact and other climatic impacts. So we move on to the mountain environment. Okay, mountain environment, generally mountains contains of pine trees and ferns and spores and deodar. You know about deodar, na? Deodar is generally is the national tree of Pakistan. So there are wildlife animals of Canadian lynx, lynx, grey foxes lives in the mountains. Okay, this river Ganga with a 2,500 kilometer length is originated from the Himalayan mountain ranges. Okay, the farming used in the mountain ranges are called terrace farming. It will be a one-word question for your state PSC exams. The farming used in mountain regions are called as terrace farming. Okay, what are the occupation of humans in mountain region? Generally farming, fishing and tourism. So who is the Bajendri Pal? Bajendri Pal is the first Indian woman to conquer Mount Everest in the 1984. He also got the Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan. Arunima Sinha from the Bajendri Pal's experience. Bajendri Pal motivated Arunima Sinha to conquer Mount Everest in 2015. Arunima Sinha lost her legs during her age of 31. So major concerns arising due to in mountain regions are mainly the flash flood, landslide, avalanche and over tourism, etc. Okay, these please remember. These can be related with the latest current affairs like flash flood, landslide, avalanche, like that. Okay, we move on to the next landform, which is called as a plateau. Plateau is something that is a plain surface. Okay, like mountains, there is steep and high altitude and pointy in nature for mountains, but for plateaus, that will be a flat one. It will be in higher than that of the normal region, but also it will be a flat one. So that kind of regions are landforms are called as a plateau. The largest plateau in the world, it is Tibetan Plateau with a length of 2,500 kilometer and height of 2,500 kilometer and 4,500 meter length. Okay, nearly 2,500 kilometer length from the east to west for the Tibetan Plateau and at a height of 4,500 meter. So India also has a plateau which is called the Deccan Plateau, which is the largest plateau in the India and the oldest plateau in the world. You know that Deccan Plateau is formed through the activity of volcanic activity formed due to the volcanic eruption happened millions of years ago. So next one is the the plateaus contains many minerals. Mineral deposits can be seen in the plateaus. This African plateaus, they contains more gold and diamonds. Chota Nagpur we already know it will contains more iron ore and coal ore. Now, uh, lava plateaus are the only plateaus which is suitable for the cultivation. That only plateau which can be used for farming. Other plateaus are only for the mineral purpose. That is for the excavation. Um, Now we moving on the falls that originate from the that is in the plateaus, which is first one is the Victoria Falls. Victoria Falls is located in the Zambezi River in South Africa. Next one is the Jogue Falls, which is located at the Sharavati River of the Western Ghats. Now Nokaliki waterfalls situated in the Cherrapunji Plateau, which is width of about 340 meter away from the 340 meter, almost 340 meters from the Cherrapunji Plateau. Okay. And now next move on the Hundru Falls. Hundru Falls is situated in the Chotanagpur Plateau, which is near to the river Subarna Rekha river. Okay. Next one, next landform is the plains. Okay, plains are generally the landforms less than 300 meters, which is known as the plains. From the sea level, it won't be more than 300 meters. Okay, so the sediments from the what are sediments? That river flows from the mountains to the plateaus and to the plains. Now, many sediments will be coming from the rivers to the banks of the plains. That particles like rocks and soils and particles are called as sediments that coming through the rivers from the mountain to plants through plants to the plains and to the sea. Okay. You know that India's populations 1/4 is in the Ganga plain, which is the largest plain in the India. Now we will discuss more about the various mountains and plateaus in the continents. In Asia continent we have the Himalaya mountains, which is the plateau situated near Himalaya mountains is the Tibetan plateau, and plains situated near the Himalayas are Ganga Brahmaputra plateau and Yangtze plateau. Okay. Now another one is there, Eurasia. In previous chapter we learned that the Eurasia is also a continent. Only humans are divided it into Europe and Asia. Actually, this Eurasia is situated as a single land due to the variety of culture and other factors. We divided it into Europe and Asia. So in Eurasia, this Ural mountain is there, which is the boundary between Asia and Europe, which is situated in Russia now. Okay. Another plateau is also there, which is not linked with the Ural plateau, just the Mongolian plateau. Okay. Now next is the Atlas mountain is situated in the Africa continent, and its plateau is the East African plateau. The plain which generated by the Nile river are called the Nile plain. Okay. Next is the Andes situated in the South America, and the corresponding plateau is Patagonian plateau. Okay. The plain, the famous plain is the Amazon plain. Okay. North America, there is Rocky Mountain. The plateau situated near to the Rocky Mountain is Alaska, and the plain situated near to the Rocky Mountain is Mississippi. These are for the land landforms, right? Different types of landforms you have to learn.